We're getting really real right now. I was running to make sure that I was on time, which I am for you all. I take this very seriously. And I just had to go tinkle before the show. Like, I could not hold it. So, done with that. I did not touch anything, so no need to wash my hands. Realness, rawness. Perez, I love you. Thank you for joining me. Let me get things set up. A reminder, I go live here on YouTube every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, giving you hot topics like only your boy can. Hey, Osfly girl. She is a member and supports my channel. And if you can, please become a member. In addition to my gratitude, you also get to chat with me during the live premieres. I've switched it to members only mode. I know not everybody can, only if you can and want to. If you watch regularly and I bring you joy or information, I would love to chat with you, take your questions, answer, go do whatever topic you want. I am yours, okay? A lot to discuss today. Jennifer Lopez, Katy Perry, Kesha, Sabrina Carpenter, and more. But actually, let's start with somebody that I don't regularly talk about. That is Jennifer Hudson. Hi, Christy. This blew my mind. Jennifer Hudson was a guest on a podcast and revealed something that I had never heard from the American Idol alum and actress and talk show host. J. Hud has a lot of siblings. A lot of siblings. When I say a lot of siblings, what do you think, Osfly girl or Christy? Nick Cannon has 11 or 12 kids. She's got more than 11, Christy. Jennifer Hudson has a lot more than 11. Any other guesses? Full siblings, like halves, some halves, not steps, but halves. Christy, more than that, more than 19. Jennifer Hudson's dad fathered 27 children. "27 children." And actually, I'm not that mad at it. You want to know why? KT, I'm not even bothered by it. I do hope that he financially supported all of those children. God, was he? I don't even think he was wealthy. Hey, Adam, I don't believe he was a wealthy man. Like, how do you so financially support all of those kids? Because kids are not cheap. Even if they go to public school and they wear their siblings' hand-me-down clothes, like food and, medical expenses, all that adds up. Like, I could not even imagine. Like, it's... Anyways, the reason I'm not bothered by it is because hopefully all of the siblings can see it the way that I do. Here's some inside info. You guys might know that I had my kids through surrogacy. I had this agency help me through the whole process from finding an egg donor to finding the surrogates. And this is like a fancy, highfalutin surrogacy agency. If I wanted to, I could have bought out my egg donor. What does that mean? It means if I wanted to, I could have paid extra so that my egg donor didn't donate eggs to any other family. But I purposefully didn't choose that because I want to be able to then tell my kids, oh, by the way, there's a possibility that this really kind woman also donated eggs to other families. 3 other families, 5 other families, 10 other families, 20 other families. There's a possibility that you might have dozens of people that share similar DNA. That's all that it is. These other people are not my children's brothers and sisters. They share similar DNA. And I think the same is true with Jennifer Hudson. You know, I would like to think she views it that way. Yeah, you know, they're people that I have lots of molecules. What is it? Not molecules, DNA. I don't know, like things in common with biologically, but they're not my brothers and sisters. I met the egg donor through FaceTime. That's a great question, Katy. I did an anonymous FaceTime with her before I agreed to work with her, hire her. My sister, who's very behind the scenes, asked the questions for me, and I was typing them so she couldn't see me on the face. I'm not a Zoom, you know, whatever, or whatever the hell it was. God, what did we even use in 2012? Was Zoom around in 2012? I don't even remember. It might have been Zoom, or it might have been Skype, or it might have been some other way, but that's how we did it in 2012. I was able to see her live. Oh, Nakia. Well, I go live every day here. Set an alarm if you want, or I don't know why you're not getting notifications, but I go live every day here at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. Nope, KT, she did not know it was me. So, yeah. Anonymous both ways. God, I keep staring at the ceiling because, like, I need to get it fixed. There's a drip in my ceiling. Not a drip, but like, I'll show you. Look at that. Ah! I think that's coming from the sprinkler because there's no bathroom above there. Oh God, I don't know why. I just had to address the elephant in the room. Yesterday's video, I kept looking up at it too. Whatever. Oh, God. I just don't want them to have to rip the ceiling out to fix They're probably going to have to do that. Oh, God. Ah! Breathe deep breaths. All right, let's keep it moving. All right. Don't worry, Christy. I already did. This is insured for 12 months. Thankfully, we've only been here 7 months. So thank God it happened now. It's I got 5 more months. All right. Some sad news. Jennifer Lopez is on vacation in Italy. Why is that sad news? Because J-Lo is on vacation in Europe without Ben Affleck. Reminder, Jennifer Lopez is very, very famous. She's not a normal person going through some crisis in her marriage. She's a celebrity going through some crisis in her marriage. If I was Jennifer Lopez and I was having this moment in time, I would either, go on vacation with my husband or not go on vacation. How is this working things out? Okay, some of you might argue she needed some me time. Okay, she needs some me time. But I don't know that story, KT. If she needed some me time, I would have just stayed home, laying low, hiding in my house for a few weeks. That's not Jennifer Lopez, though. She doesn't lay low. I would have maybe, gotten away because maybe leaving. Estoy trabajando, ¿qué pasa? Maybe leaving the house would be a good thing for her. Oh, okay. He got a new Airstream. No clue what he wants to use that for. Maybe he'll go on a vacation with J-Lo on it. Okay. It would have been smarter, perhaps, of Jennifer Lopez if she rented a house in Malibu or not Malibu, like Santa Barbara. Rent a house in Santa Barbara, a mansion on the beach, meditate, get massages every day. When you're that famous, the massage therapist comes to you and you pay extra for it. Go for walks on the beach. But no, instead, J-Lo went to Italy, the Amalfi Coast. And she was all done up, of course, dressed to the nines. And that's one of the fundamental reasons why her marriage to Ben Affleck is not working out. And by the way, she wasn't even with her kids. The photos that I saw today of J-Lo today, Wednesday, in Italy, were of her with friends or maybe co-workers, her entourage. I don't know exactly if they're friends, if they're colleagues or whatever, but it wasn't with Ben, it wasn't with her kids. It appeared that she was with friends of some kind. It could be friendly colleagues. She was at a hotel. She was spotted on a yacht, living it up in Positano and Sorrento. All those little villages are very close to each other on the Amalfi Coast. And, actually, reminder, because people need to be reminded of things. I think the reason that J-Lo is doing this Italian vacation is a kiss-off to Ben Affleck. It's a subtle, I just had some food come out of my mouth, a subtle F-U to him. Why? What do I mean by that? Well, a reminder. Ben Affleck is the one responsible for Bennifer 2.0. As I've stated previously, after Jennifer Lopez's split from A-Rod and her engagement was canceled, it was Ben Affleck who went in for the kill and made the move. Love bombing Jennifer Lopez with letters and poems and declarations of his love for decades. That's why they got back together. Ben aggressively pursued Jen after she called it quits with A-Rod. And then now he is the one pulling away. obviously. And she's hurt. She feels dumb. She feels betrayed, lied to, perhaps. So doing this vacation, I think, is a calculated decision, because it's not like what I said, going to Santa Barbara and laying low. When you're an A-lister like Jennifer Lopez and you're doing Italy, the Italian coast for the summer, the paparazzi are following you every single day. The hotels are in cahoots with the local photographers there. So every day is going to be multiple outfits, all glammed up, loving the attention. Everything that Ben Affleck hates. Ben doesn't like that attention. Ben doesn't court it. J-Lo does. So she's like, you know what? I think my marriage is irrevocably broken. So I'm going to do me. And I'm going to show Ben, you know what? If it's going to work, it's up to you, but this is me. This is how I live my life. This is how I do things. Take me, baby, or leave me. I'm done. She's done. She's done. I think this is a really bad sign for their marriage. And I wish them well, but it's over. Baby, it ain't over till it's over. All right, from Jennifer Lopez to a story that I told you all first. This is why watching my YouTube show every weekday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific pays off, because you are really in the know before everybody else. This story, you were in the know 2 days before everyone else. On Monday, I told you all that word on the street was that Katy Perry teamed up with Dr. Luke for her new single. And now that has been confirmed. I wasn't able to confirm it Monday. Hey, Prof! Thank you for becoming a member, Prof B. Prof B, appreciate you so much. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Why is this an issue to a lot of people? And I actually did not mention this either Monday or Tuesday. Katy Perry, I thought, was still friends with Kesha. It seems like she's not. She definitely was good friends with Kesha in the past. Obviously, that's not the case anymore. As some of you might remember, and I talked about this earlier this week, Kesha accused Dr. Luke of plying her with something and then SAing her, taking advantage of her that way. So the fact that Katy Perry is now working with Dr. Luke, whom Kesha accused of this awfulness, to me, I interpret that as Katy doesn't believe Kesha, right? I would like to think that's the case, that she just doesn't believe Kesha. Otherwise, how could you... I mean, I guess maybe she could justify it because she wants a hit that badly, but I would like to believe that if Katy Perry believed that Dr. Luke did that, she wouldn't work with him. But Dr. Luke has not been charged with anything. He's not been found guilty of anything. He hasn't been charged. And Kesha is the only woman to make allegations like this against him. And Katy Perry knows Dr. Luke very, 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 very well. And she worked with him for a very, very long time. She doesn't believe Kesha. Also, at the time that Kesha made these allegations, she was trying to get out of her contract with Dr. Luke. And rumor has it, word in the industry is that Kesha threatened Dr. Luke that if he didn't let her out of her contract, that she would make up these allegations against him. And I think Katy Perry believes that industry chatter, that Kesha made up the allegations as a negotiation tactic. And it failed miserably because Dr. Luke did not let her out of his contract, her contract, that he was her label boss. She was signed to him. And yesterday, I played you guys the snippet, and I shared my thoughts that I didn't like the snippet. And today, I've seen a lot of reactions to that very short section of the new... Gypsy Dora, I'm so lucky today. Yay! Thank you, Gypsy. Gypsy Dora. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate you so. Did somebody gift memberships, or are you guys just joining today? Either way, if somebody gifted you these memberships, or you're out of your own kindness and appreciation becoming members, I really am so grateful. Thank you. Anyways, a lot of people share my assessment that the snippet sucked. Hopefully the new album is better because, hi Ryan, thank you. Rolling Stone not only confirmed that Katy is working with Dr. Luke again, but it also confirmed that, hi Gypsy, Rolling Stone also confirmed that Katy Perry is working with Max Martin again. Pop mastermind Max Martin. I don't think she's, thank you Gypsy, I don't think Katy's worked with Max Martin in a while either, so fingers crossed there. All right. You guys may have seen the clip that I posted on my YouTube of my appearance on News Nation talking about Justin Timberlake. And a lot of people criticized me for that, saying that I'm really hard on Justin Timberlake. Well, guess what? I'm not sorry. You should be hard on people that are drunk driving. And I want to add to that, I am compassionate to his wife and children. Yesterday, when news of all of this Justin Timberlake drama broke and was an ongoing, ginormous, developing story throughout the day, poor Jessica Biel was forced to have to publicly be front-facing. She had to show up on set yesterday in New York City for a new Amazon TV show that she's filming called The Better, and she had to shoot outside on the streets of New York in public, where I'm sure she was hurt and humiliated, and the paparazzi, I'm sure, were hounding her, probably shouting questions at her. I'm sure there were a ton of entertainment reporters there too, putting his family through that. And I'm hearing from my sources, as I freaking predicted yesterday, she's going nowhere. Jessica Biel is super solid with Justin Timberlake. She's supporting her man. This is an unpleasant road bump, but it's not going to derail the train. They are chugging along. And I'm still in disbelief at how many people continue to defend Justin Timberlake. It's a mistake. It's a mistake. It was a choice. We all make choices. That was a choice. That was not a mistake. A mistake is eating too much food and getting diarrhea. That's an... Wendy! Oh my God! Thank you for joining, Wendy. I am so grateful. 3 new members today. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that because I've been obsessively looking at the leak. Anywho, I just don't get it. Like, if I'm going to be drinking, I will take a Lyft or an Uber ahead of time. Like, I went to a food festival 2 weekends ago. I was like, okay, I'm not going to drive because I want to enjoy some fancy cocktails at the food festival. That's not to say, like, I will go out to dinner. I'm not a big boozer, but like, I know, okay, if I'm gonna drink at a dinner, it's one and done, because it's so easy to go from 1 to 2 to like, oh, I still feel fine. Like, I'm just gonna have another one. Maybe then I feel fine. I'm gonna have another one. No, one and done. That's it. If you're gonna drink more than 1 cocktail, take a Lyft or an Uber before you go to dinner or a party or whatever it is. Is it that hard to be that proactive and responsible? He's 43 years old. He knows better and should have done better. All right. Ariana Grande is getting some sass. She's sassy. Ariana, you might remember, a few years ago was accused of appropriating Black culture. She would severely tan herself to the point where she looked a whole different race. You know, she was giving brown-skinned Latina. And she's not, by the way. Ariana Grande is not Latina with a last name like Grande. She's of Italian descent. And she also spoke very differently. Yeah, and sang differently too. And she appeared on, I think I mentioned this, Ariana was on Penn Badgley's podcast recently, Pod Crushed. And a lot of people were critiquing, criticizing, talking about her changed speaking voice. So she clapped back to a comment on a podcast clip saying, habit, speaking like this for 2 years, and also vocal health. I intentionally change my vocal placement high-low often, depending on how much singing I'm doing. I've always done this. Bye was written in all caps. Girl. I would have had more respect for Ariana if she just was honest and said, you know, back in my early days, I was hanging out with people that spoke like this and it rubbed off on me. That's true. If you hang out with people, thank you, Wendy. If you, like Madonna or Gwyneth Paltrow, when they were living in London, they were speaking like Brits. If you hang out and are immersed in a certain way of speaking, that rubs off on you. But no, instead she gave this BS answer. You're full of it, Ariana Grande. You're full of it. And finally, Sabrina Carpenter is also getting a little sass. She revealed a lot in this new Rolling Stone interview, defending her producer and friend, Jack Antonoff. A lot of people don't like him. She said they can F off. I love that. They can just F off. And also, she addressed the Skims controversy from earlier this year. Sabrina Carpenter was chosen by Kim Kardashian to appear in a new Skims campaign. And Sabrina is very good friends with Taylor Swift and opened for her on a bunch of Eras tour dates. And Sabrina reveals that she told Taylor about it and got her blessing. So all is good with Taylor and Sabrina. She's like, yeah, girl, get your bag. I'm not gonna tell my friends what to do financially or whatever, like Taylor gets it. Taylor gets it. She's amazing. And so are the 3 people. I'm still in disbelief. I've never had 3 people become members during a live. I'm so overwhelmed and appreciative of every single person watching live right now. If at any point in the future you feel compelled to become a member, it means a lot. I don't get crazy views on this channel, but I am consistent and I think I'm pretty good. And I love engaging with my members. So join. I'll pin the top comment in all of my pinned videos are always an instruction on how to become a member. I will see you tomorrow at the same time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. If you can't become a member, I still appreciate you. It's free to watch, free to comment as soon as the live stream is over. Like and share, do all of that, and stay amazing. Mwah! Bye!